Hmm?
Hey!
Hmm?
Hey! Hey!
Hmm?
Well, guys, that's it. 1 second. Okay. Yeah, that's it. I had a very can't really say it's been fun. It's been interesting. This is a this shooter is kind of fun when it isn't being incredibly frustrating, like with the tons of or infinite or whatever spawning enemies. and having enemies appear out of nowhere. Not that they don't appear out of nowhere, but certain doors, that you just can't go in for whatever reason. They appear from there, and just having enemies magically appear behind you from doors that are locked or whatever. I don't know. I can't really say I had a good time playing this game. I had an interesting time playing it. It's because I am a shooter enthusiast, I guess you could say, for the 6th generation and 7th, not too much before or after that. So it was interesting to play, just playing it as like another shooter. The stealth is actually pretty good. The only bad thing about the stealth is that enemies constantly respawn once an alarm is raised. And in my opinion, the whole alarm thing gets kind of old. Just in my opinion, because I know you can disable the alarm, but that's only in like 2, maybe 3 missions. And as you can see, the game only has 7 missions. So let's just say out of 6, out of the 6 missions, you can probably disable the alarm and maybe 3 of those missions. But even that becomes a pain because the map, for me, sometimes the map was very confusing to read. Sometimes it was easy to read. What I mean by that is sometimes if there's an objective you need to clear in an area you haven't explored yet, it'll just be a number, and the number will just be sitting in like a blank space. So you have to find whichever door to the area that you're currently in that leads to where that number is, and it's weird. I am glad that the game's kind of short and that I was able to beat the game in 2 days. But I'll tell you, man, like all the stress from playing this game and just like the frustration, it feels like I've been playing this game for like 3 or 4 days or something. But it's a good game. It's sometimes fun. The crosshair, the shooting is fun. The aiming is not, because the crosshair is so big. Like when I'm aiming at an enemy and I have my crosshair on him, I'm like, well, is this even going to hit him? Because the crosshair is like so big that I'm like, is it going to hit him? And furthermore, it's hard to know when you're lining up headshots because the crosshair it doesn't really move. It stays in the center of the character. And what else? What else is there? The yeah, and that's for the rifles. The machine guns, no crosshair. So yeah, because the game kind of threw me off because it said that would I like auto aim on? I turned auto aim on, but when you press L1 to aim, it doesn't really auto aim. So what's the auto aim for? So that kind of bogs the shooting down a little bit. The fact that there's auto aim but there isn't with your machine gun, I'm guessing it's safe to assume that the game is auto aiming as you're shooting the machine gun. I mean, you have to assume because there's no crosshair to give you any indication. There might be a dot, like a little tiny dot. I don't really remember seeing one. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. So that kind of drags the shooting down. Another thing that drags the shooting down and just the excuse me, the walking around is just the camera is very not slow, but not as fast as I would like it. And that's tough when you have enemies behind you because then you got to hold the stick, wait for the camera to rotate around behind you, and the thing that makes that more frustrating is that there's no way to really set the turn speed of the camera, which is a shame. But yeah, that's. I'm pretty sure there's some other stuff that I missed, but I don't want to, drag this game down too much because it is an okay game. It's sort of a fun game. There's some enjoyment to be had, and I think I was fighting. Let's see. guess I was fighting the Germans. Excuse me. But yeah, this is the, I think, third Let's Play in a row where I fought the Germans. And I'm still continuing my theme of war, war games, or whatever it's called. And yeah, so far I've done Commando Strike Force, which it's kind of a stealth game. It involves a little bit of stealth. I also did Sniper Elite, which is a tactical shooter, but even though it's a tactical shooter, that still requires a bit of stealth, or whatever. And this game requires a little bit of stealth as well. I'm going to put something on my channel for videos. I'm going to call it War Games, and I'll put, I guess, every shooter that I want to play that has something to do with, like, war. Not really modern war, but or nothing too modern, anyways. Or yeah, just like some old style war games, not nothing like whatever. And yeah, the next 3 games, how do you like that, are all set in Vietnam. So this should be fun. And these games are all-out shooters. They're all-out sort of war games. Not really all-out war. You do a lot of creeping around in jungles and stuff like that, which should be nice. And Conflict Vietnam is kind of a tactical shooter. It's I don't know. But anyways, my next 3 Let's Play attempts will be set in Vietnam. And today is, what's today? Monday, February 13th, 2017, 1:26 a.m. My next Let's Play attempt is going to be Men of Valor, and after that I'm going to upload my 4 Let's Plays that I've completed: Sniper Elite, Commando Strike Force, this game, and hopefully Men of Valor. So until next time, and I think Valentine's Day is coming up soon. So until next time, happy Valentine's Day. Take care. Whatever else. And like I said, it's 1:27 a.m. right now. I'll probably start my Let's Play of Men of Valor maybe 2 o'clock tomorrow, 1 or 2 tomorrow, depending on what I have to do, which is basically nothing. I may have to walk a dog or 2. Well, that's about it. So until next time, it's Quincy Eisenhower. It's the Quincy Eisenhower Overlip saying, let me say that again. Until next time, this is the Inquisitor Eisenhower Overlip saying, the lip has spoken. Happy Valentine's Day, whenever it is. I guess it's sometime in February. And take care, and I will see you on my next Let's Play attempt. Hopefully it'll be a successful attempt at Men of Valor for the original Xbox.